The sinking of the Italian ocean liner Andrea Doria in July 1956 is remembered as one of the most dramatic maritime disasters of the post-war era, both because of the prestige of the ship itself and because of the extraordinary scale of the rescue that followed. The Andrea Doria was launched in 1951 and entered service the following year for the Italian line, representing not only a technological achievement but also a symbol of Italy's recovery and renewed ambition after the devastation of World War II. At 212 meters in length, with a beam of 27 meters and a gross tonnage of 29,000, the ship could carry over 1,200 passengers and more than 500 crew members. It was celebrated as one of the most modern and luxurious liners afloat, decorated with fine Italian art, grand staircases, spacious cabins, swimming pools, and elegant dining rooms, all designed to rival the splendor of the great liners of Britain and France. It was also equipped with advanced safety systems, including radar, double hull construction, and 11 watertight compartments, earning it a reputation as unsinkable. Its speed, powered by powerful steam turbines, reached over 23 knots, and its name was chosen to honor the famous 16th-century Genoese admiral Andrea Doria. On July 25, 1956, the Andrea Doria was nearing the end of a transatlantic voyage from Genoa to New York. As the ship approached the busy sea lanes near Nantucket, Massachusetts, it encountered a dense fog which forced the crew to rely on radar and careful maneuvering. Despite its sophisticated equipment, confusion arose in interpreting radar readings and executing passing maneuvers with another liner, the Swedish liner Stockholm, which was outward bound from New York. At 11:10 p.m., the Stockholm's reinforced icebreaker bow struck the starboard side of the Andrea Doria with enormous force, tearing a gash about 12 meters deep and 9 meters wide. The impact crushed several cabins and instantly killed dozens of passengers. The collision damaged multiple watertight compartments, flooding them at once and creating a dangerous list of over 20 degrees to starboard within minutes. This heavy tilt rendered nearly half of the lifeboats unusable as they hung too far out over the water or were trapped against the ship's side, drastically complicating evacuation efforts despite the liner's modern design. In the chaotic hours that followed, distress calls were sent and nearby ships diverted to help. Most notable among them was the French liner Ile-de-France, which courageously turned around in the middle of its voyage to assist in rescuing hundreds of stranded passengers. Other vessels, including American Coast Guard cutters and cargo ships, also joined the operation. Thanks to their combined efforts, more than 1,600 people were saved, making it one of the largest and most successful peacetime sea rescues ever conducted. However, 46 lives were lost aboard the Andrea Doria and 5 aboard the Stockholm, a tragic toll that underscored the human cost of navigational errors at sea. By the early morning of July 26th, after hours of listing further and further, the Andrea Doria rolled onto its side and finally disappeared beneath the waves, coming to rest on the seabed at a depth of about 70 meters, roughly 75 nautical miles south of New York Harbor. The sinking of the Andrea Doria shocked the world, as many believed such a modern ship could not meet such a fate. And it exposed flaws in radar usage, communication between ships, and emergency evacuation procedures. The disaster also marked the decline of the great passenger liner era, which would soon be eclipsed by commercial aviation. Today, the wreck of the Andrea Doria remains on the ocean floor, slowly deteriorating but still a haunting reminder of that fateful night. Because of strong currents, poor visibility, and the ship's unstable structure, diving to the site has claimed the lives of numerous experienced divers, earning it the reputation of the Mount Everest of diving. The story of the Andrea Doria is remembered not only for the tragedy and loss it brought, but also for the remarkable rescue operation that saved the majority of those aboard, leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate historians, maritime experts, and the public alike.